Are we live?
Yep, alive.
Hello everyone. Just give just a little minute to give people an opportunity to join us on this live. So we don't normally do a live on Instagram on a Saturday, but we do on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Normally with Harry, my good friend, on something we call Frontline Chat, which is just basically me and Harry putting the world to rights, if I'm honest. So just Harry can't make it today, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little live, just me interviewing Tia. Tia might ask me a couple of questions, and we'll just go from there. So we'll make a start. So for those of you who don't know, my name's Dave Wardell.
And my name's Tia Wardell.
Very good. And I can't really turn the cameras around because it'll upset all sorts of things, but just down there behind the camera is Finn, fabulous Finn, who is the inspiration for pretty much everything we do. All our dog training, the book, Fabulous Finn, the best-selling book, and hopefully Tia's future and what Tia's going to talk a little bit about today. You will hear noises in the background. We've got Harper, who's just walked in, having decided to have a shake. We've got Finn chewing a bone. We've got Maxie wandering around, being Maxie, and Wanda will probably walk along the top of the sofa in a minute. So, yeah, we're just going to interview Tia and talk to her about her lives. If you don't know, what do you do on a Saturday, Tia?
So every Saturday at 9 AM it is posted today, so we have got today's video up. What I do is I do a video and I teach certain things every week. So I have it all planned out, and some weeks I'll do 4 sessions, so I'll do obedience. Hello Hopper, you coming on? Some sessions I'll do it 4 weeks, which means I'll do obedience for 4 weeks. And then I'll do, let's say, entertainment for 4 weeks. So we have got that set out. Don't jump that way. So for the next few weeks, we have got some
We're going to
plans.
get onto that in a minute. We'll get onto your plans in a minute. So don't forget.
Plans in a bit. So
hang on, I'm interviewing you. So I've just got a few questions for Tia, but if anybody else has any questions, then or for Tia or for me, then please ask. So I just want to start, Tia, by asking you why you want to be a dog trainer.
So I want to be a dog trainer because I want to give kids I want to help kids get involved with training, and I want to teach kids that it's not just the parents that do the dog training, but it's also you can help and you can join in as well. And I want to give kids and dogs the life that they deserve. So like rescue dogs, I want to give them a good life. Calm down.
I'll come on to that in a minute. That's a good answer. Don't try and answer everything all in one go.
So I want to teach dogs new things, and I want to learn what the dogs' views are and how I can help them if they're struggling.
Finn, that's Finn. Finn's moving the camera with his butt. Right, so...
Instagram can't hear us.
Oh, why not? Oh, might have to get our techie person. Who says they can't hear us? No sound? Can you hear us now on Instagram? Just let us know. Why would that not be playing sound then?
Oh, sound's back.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Right, okay, so that's why do you want to be a dog trainer? So, how old are you, Tia?
12 years old.
12 years old, and you're quite often described as the UK's youngest online dog trainer. And what do you think about that? How does that make you feel?
I feel very proud to be known as the UK's youngest dog trainer. I feel proud that I've got this far and I've been able to be called the UK's youngest dog trainer. And I want to carry it on until I can be known as the UK's youngest dog trainer, the dog trainer that started the youngest. and I want to keep it carrying on.
What sort of things have you done so far? Obviously, you do your lives on a Saturday, but what other events have you done, and what events have you got planned for this year? Hello, Wanda.
So what I've got planned is to hopefully start Top Kids Club in person. So we'll be training with our dogs as well as your dogs in a field with your kids, and we can help you train your dogs.
So if that's something you would be interested in, coming to train with Tia with your dog, then let us know and we'll arrange some classes. Finn's about to knock the camera again.
I do things like Dog Fest and...
What's Dog Fest?
So Dog Fest is a event in September.
Yeah. That was Finn again, sorry.
It's an event in September and... where have we gone?
Don't work with kids and dogs.
It's an event which lots of people go to, and there's a few arenas, and lots of people train their dogs in the arenas. And last year I went in the arena, and I also did an interview with Ollie Juiced, who sadly passed away a few weeks ago.
Ollie Juiced is a famous dog trainer, and he interviewed Tia, which I think was safe to say that was probably your first interview.
Yeah.
You've done a few interviews recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
Apart from this one, which is obviously most famous. What other interviews have you done?
I did one with Anna Webb, who is it getting published tomorrow?
Yeah, so Anna Webb, again, who, for those of you who don't know, is a famous dog trainer. Her dad, I believe, was the boss of the Kennel Club many moons ago. Anna's incredible. She has a podcast every Sunday, and Tia did an interview with Anna, and that's going to be published tomorrow. So we'll post that on here so that you can hear that. Who else did you do an interview with?
We did one with Dog Life 360, and it got published. So if you search up Tia Wardell on Safari on Google, then it will come up, and it just has a little bit of information about me and what I do and why I do it, a bit like this
and
interview.
You did your first radio interview the other day. Can you remember who that was for?
That was Anna Webb again, wasn't it?
It was BBC Radio London.
Yeah, BBC Radio London. Anna Webb was interviewing me, and yeah, it was quite. What should I say? It was quite interesting actually, because I've never been interviewed on the radio before, so it was quite nice to feel what it's like when Dad goes on the radio and all sorts.
I reckon you should get used to it too, because I reckon you're going to do a few more interviews.
Hopefully.
So what else have you got coming up this year then?
Hopefully this year we'll be going to Dog Fest again, and like I said, we'll be doing the Top Kids Club in person. We also have Top Kids Club Christmas Countdown on the lineup ready for December, but we have lots of plans set out, and when we have new things coming up, we will tell you.
You're hoping to go somewhere?
Are we?
You are?
Yeah. We'll also be going to Crufts,
Hopefully.
which is back on this year. Yeah, hopefully we'll be going. Will Finn be there as well?
He might be in the vicinity, but I doubt he'll be inside. It's quite a long walk. Anybody who's been to Crufts knows it's absolutely massive. And although he might be there and about, so I doubt he'll be walking around Crufts because it's massive. So fingers crossed. We're talking to the Kennel Club and Anna Webb and seeing if we can get Tia in on one of the stands. Wouldn't it be good if we could get Tia and Claire Balding to do an interview on the sofa with Claire Balding? That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
I'm not sure who's covering it this year, but I'm guessing Channel 4. So that'd be good. It'd be your first TV interview. You haven't done the TV interview yet, have you?
No.
I know you have.
Have I?
You don't remember?
No.
Oh my god. You did one for ITV News last year.
Yeah. We did.
See, so she's an old hat. She knows what she's doing. Cool. So yeah, hopefully Tia will be at Crufts. Fingers crossed. Maybe if somebody has a word with Claire Balding, we can get her to have a chat with her. That would be awesome. So what you talked about Top Kids Club.
Yeah.
So that's your lives every Saturday at 9 a.m. on Facebook,
Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Yeah.
And all those accounts are K9 Finn, apart from YouTube, which is Dave Wardell.
David Wardell.
Oh, okay, sorry. David Wardell. What plans have you got for Top Kids Club over the next coming weeks and months?
So we've got 4 weeks planned so far, and what the topic is entertainment. So we've got it all planned out there. Just wait for a few weeks and try it again.
So free work is a great exercise to. You can just hear Harper chewing a bone in the background. It's not our surprise. It encourages confidence and optimism in your dog. It encourages them to explore new areas. It's great for starting interaction with you and being guided by you, because you can help them into areas if they haven't quite found something. And it's a great way to start things like scent games. So Tia's going to talk you through that. What else?
Lesson 2 will be making lick mats and Kongs. So I'll help you to make the a really good lick mat.
So lick mats are, I guess they're relatively new, but they're an amazing thing for keeping the dog busy, for when you're going to leave them, or if a guest is coming and the guest might not be all that confident around dogs, all sorts of things. But there's a real, anyone can make a lick mat, but there's a real art, we think, to making really interesting lick mats that can keep a dog going for absolutely ages. And just by adding different layers and different textures and different types of food and treats and stuff, that they're zonked, they're gone, they are asleep, they are sound asleep after they've had them. In fact, we introduced young Bear, the German Shepherd puppy that we had for a week, that we fostered for a week. We introduced him to them and they worked incredibly well. This was Bear, who'd come from a house, 20-week-old German Shepherd, come from a house where he'd never been given the opportunity to sleep when he got tired, which is massively important for pups. And we gave him these lick mats and he'd be gone for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. It'd probably take him half an hour to an hour to get through them, and then he would be asleep for 3 or 4 hours. It was just incredible to watch. So Tia's going to take you through that.
Yeah. Lesson 3 I'll be teaching you the toilet roll entertainment game. It's where you get a finished toilet roll and you just fold it in together and give it to your dog. You can also cut out some shapes in it, and then you just give it to your dog, and then you just let them go away with it and work out how to get the treats out.
And with that, you're going to do ruffle mats.
With that, we're going to be doing ruffle mats as well, to make a nice, yummy ruffle mat with lots of different treats.
And again, ruffle mats, it's a bit like scatter feeding, a bit like throwing treats into the grass, but you can use it in the house, you can use it in their crate, if they're crate trained in their bed, and it just gives them something to do when at the end of their training, if they're tired, if at bedtime, just something to do to calm down and relax just before they go to sleep. Yeah. What other plans have you got, Tia, for dog training? What are you thinking about doing in the future? Lots of people are heading back to work now from having worked at home a lot, so we get asked about separation anxiety, don't we?
Yeah. So the plan is to cover separation anxiety, to help people who are going back to work as well, and all of summer plans as well. So I'll also be teaching things like dogs in the summer when they're getting hot, and things to keep them cool, and I'll be going on to lots of new things this year. I've got loads of inspirations which I probably shouldn't get on about yet, but I've got lots of inspirations who have been helping me get some tips and get some new things to do.
So on that, who is your inspiration?
So my inspirations are Tom and Lauren from Absolute Dogs. They are amazing. They do videos every day. They post every day with new things, and I just absolutely love to sit down and watch them and watch new things that they set out. I also love Super Collie's mum. I think I've got her book here. I've got Super Collie's mum's book here. I've got bookmarks in there just to remind me of what we're going to be doing this year.
So those who don't know, it's Sarah Carson, and she was the winner. She might not have won, I'm not sure. I think she did win America's Got Talent. And then obviously Tia's met Ashley Butler, who won Britain's Got Talent. And obviously her dad and Finn were on Britain's Got Talent. I don't know if we've ever mentioned it or not. Made it to the finals in 2019. Have a look on YouTube, probably make you cry. I reckon...
Hopefully.
You should be going on Britain's Got Talent here.
Soon.
Maybe one day.
One
That
day.
would be good.
So Ashley Butler as well. I have got her book, it's upstairs somewhere. But I've been reading her book and I've been learning about getting kids involved, because she likes to help get kids involved as well. And she teaches just the basics of dog training as well. And also Chirag Patel, he's a behaviourist, and I like to just watch his interesting training and see if I do anything different from him and